I got this little 8-ball. And I asked the 8-ball, will the Mavericks win Game 5? And according to this 8-ball, they said, for sure, yes. See, it says yes right now. Where'd it go? Yeah, it says yes. You can't see that. I'm not. It literally says yes. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to put the little picture in there, but I asked this little 8-ball, will Dallas win Game 5 tonight? And it said yes. So, we going to see if they win or not. Anyways, let's get to it.
Huey Freeman of the NBA is obviously Kyrie Irving. The Huey Freeman of the
Try to tell y'all, bro. Try to tell y'all, if Minnesota get dog walked in this Game 5, I'm getting a raid. Now, as you know, we're not going to react to the whole video. We're only going to watch probably a couple of clips. If you guys want the full reaction, go ahead, click the link in the comments. Per usual, that's pretty much what Games 1 through 5 have been. But, bro, if we being honest, if you felt like you missed something in this game, you didn't. Because the Minnesota Mutts got put on a leash. And it's all thanks to Luka Skywalker. This is how he started off the game. 1-3. Comes back, hits a step back 3. Comes back again. McDonald's. Step back. Again. Floater. What else? Because he hit another shot. He did some crazy. Another. He came back again. From way out there. Yak. Then he said, you think I'm done? I'm going to do it again. That was literally the whole game. He did that the entire game, bro. I told you, if they get walked in this game, I'm getting the raid. This whole first half, if I'm a Timberwolves fan, a Timber Puppies fan, I'd be very disappointed. Because the TNT boys said it best. The TNT men said it best. They play like they didn't want to get swept, but they're at home in Game 5 and really didn't care. We gonna get into the box score after this. Luka had, what, 22, 24 in the first quarter. Just keep that in mind. He had 22 in the first quarter. And you know what this wizard does. And we're going to get into the stat line. That's literally this entire game. You missed absolutely nothing. This was the score at one point. 82-49 was the score at one point in this game. You missed absolutely nothing other than Dallas literally belt to you know what on the Timberwolves. The whole game. I mean, Ant tried to hit some threes. Again, Karl-Anthony Towns played like a roach. He had a decent point. He had the points and the rebounds, but his shot percentage was like a roach. But we do got some side clips and articles to watch after this. Literally, this was the whole game, bro. You didn't miss anything. Off the glass. Then he shrugged after that.
Look, he gives the Jordan shrug while we're running down.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing. They got dog walked. But if we look at the stats, right? Let's look at the stats. We're going to get on Minnesota in just a second. Talking about Dallas. PJ had 12. He's not really shooting the ball, but I don't know. I guess they don't look at him to shoot. Derrick Jones, 5 points. Gafford had 11. But this right here is legendary stuff, bro. Like, this is like one of them ones type of duos. Imagine you waking up and realizing that Luka and Kyrie, the Wizard of Reed, Seamoss Irving, and Luke Skywalker both dropped 36 each. They had 72 of the team's 124 points. Let that sink in. Luka and Kyrie had 72 of the team's 124 points. Now let's get on to the Timberwolves. McDonald's. More than likely, McDonald's will be closed until next season. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because one of those games you had about 5 threes in the first half. You only putting up 8 points in an elimination game. Now let me go ahead and get this theme song ready for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. You crashed out this series multiple times. Luka's been owning you since game 2 when he screamed in your face. Well, he screamed behind you, but still he was screaming at you. You retaliated by basically punching him in the stomach like these. You start the fight that Derrick Jones do. In an elimination game, you put up 9 points. You put up 9 points and 5 rebounds. That's it. Mike Conley is 55 years old and put up basically the same amount of rebounds you did at 7'1", 7 foot, with 9 points, 5 rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns at 28 and 12. 9 of 20 is nasty. 1 of 6. That's you playing like a roach. What is that? I seen you was being aggressive, but you wasn't being aggressive enough. You could have had an easy 30 piece, 30 plus. But you shooting 1 for 6, 9 of 20. Mike Conley, I mean, it's time for you to hang it up. You've been in the league since collecting marbles was a thing. 7 points. I think he had like a hamstring injury, but still. It's time to hang them like Mike's. Hang them things on the wires. It's over with. Now Anthony Edwards, we have a special video for him. Because a couple years ago, ironically, versus the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns versus Dallas Mavericks, this is what Anthony Edwards had to say in the Game 7 elimination game.
I remember we were playing Phoenix, they were talking so much shit, telling us we better make the playoffs, we ain't gonna make the playoffs. We out of the playoffs, but y'all, this is a disgrace, bro. I remember we were playing Phoenix, they were talking so much shit, telling us we better make the playoffs, we ain't gonna make the playoffs. We out of the playoffs, but y'all, this is a disgrace, bro.
This is a disgrace. Anthony Edwards. So he stood on what he said by saying this is a disgrace. That score was 75 to 36 in the third quarter. Now let's look at this game. In the third quarter, At one point in the game, it was 87-54. That said 75-36. At one point, it was 87-54. In an elimination game, game 5, you're down 33 points. This is a disgrace. You said that was a disgrace. This is a disgrace too. I'm just saying. That's why I say it's very important to remember, watch, and remember what you say. Because it could come back to get you at some point. He said this around 2022 when the Phoenix Suns was getting destroyed. Fast forward a couple years later, this is the score of a game. 80-46. It was at one point 80-46 in an elimination game. Embarrassment. But you want to know what the real disappointing player in this game was? I care less about Kyle Anderson and his stat line. The most disappointing player in this game was none other than the 6th man of the year, Naz Reid. He played like he didn't want to be here. He didn't want to be here. This man went 5 points, 2 of 10 of the field, 0 for 4 from 3. So he was shooting meteorites. He made dinosaurs go extinct with his shooting. Just shooting bombs, meteorites, asteroids. This is the 6th man of the year that has old ladies tattooing his name on their arm. In an elimination game, you put up 5 points. Wasn't a couple games ago you was hitting that many threes? 5 or 7 from 3 and shooting game winners? Even though you missed, because you weren't supposed to shoot it anyway. That's supposed to be Anthony Edwards shooting that. But you scoring 5 points, that's nasty. That's nasty work. 2 of 10, 0 of 4 is nasty. I'm just saying. The rest of y'all, we really care less. We're going to watch a few of these side clips, but not too many. Not too many, because we already seen most of the clips. Go ahead and click the link in the comments if you guys want to see the majority of the clips that we already saw, like this one, seen this one. Yeah, let's watch some of these African interviews.
What time is it in Slovenia right now?
7-hour difference.
Have you talked to anybody? What time is it in Slovenia right now?
7-hour difference.
Have you talked to anybody? Anybody staying up over there and watching and calling you afterwards?
I had too many messages.
Well deserved. Appreciate you, man.
That's
German. I'm sorry.
This man Shaq still don't know his overseas lingo. This man Shaq really be trying to get his overseas lingo up.
That's
German. I'm sorry.
what he's talking about.
You gotta say that to Dirk Nowitzki.
My bad.
Oh my God. Just making up all languages. Adios.
Good luck in the finals, man. See you day one. Appreciate you.
Casi Prate.
Good luck, brother.
There you go.
Very strong, Jet.
Yes, thank
And
you.
he said that right in Snoop's face. That's savage.
Jam. My man was in there. Shaq, how
Look at Shaq.
2 places at once. And that's a different soup.
Shaq said, man, spin around this dude, bruh.
That's from the other
Spin
day.
around him. He can't stop you.
That is not today. Yeah, that's a different soup. Why are you doing?
That's because we got a DAP upstairs.
Why would you show Luca
Nah.
Throw the 20 today. What was the significance of
zero? It was zero.
Yes, it was.
If,
Shoot
you
that
know,
three off the glass.
it's
Anyway. You'll just watch this real quick. Sure, I want to see this. But like I said, we see most of these clips already. Go ahead and click the link in the comments. We've already seen most of these clips. But I'll watch it with y'all again on YouTube.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Luka, get off me, and one. Listen to what he said, because I heard this live. I'm like, dang, he said that with some flavor, some seasoning.
And look, he's having words with Snoop right now. Snoop appreciating the work. And look, he's having words with Snoop right now. Snoop appreciating the
Dang,
work.
that's
He's loving it.
savage.
He's loving it. Here's the move by Luka, the contact, the and one, and the words between Luka and one of the greatest rappers to ever get it done, Snoop Dogg.
And let's keep
That white boy
in
cold.
mind
This what stood out to me. Why is his fingernail orange? Is this gold fingernails? He digging in popcorn? Like, why is his fingernail orange and gold?
Irving and Doncic have done in this series.
That's some old head stuff. Anyway, oh yeah, let's watch this. I heard people was talking crazy about this.
The inbound will come. Five first champions of the Dallas Mavericks. They're going to the NBA Finals. They'll take on the Boston Celtics. And going to the finals for the first time in 13.
Most people didn't like how Anthony Edwards didn't dap nobody up, gave the shoe to the kids, and just walked away.
Here by the fans here, supporting.
They said he was following LeBron's footsteps. Let me see. Bro just had his Pistons moment. Luka and Kyrie have joint custody of Aunt, Rudy, and Cat. All that talking, this what he does, no sportsmanship. Face of the league, my ear. You can't even congratulate and show sportsmanship. Anthony Edwards went from being MJ sons to Luka sons real quick. KD, Booker, Jokic, Murray accept their loss. Accept their loss, but he put lose. But this man right here, no sportsmanship. After all that talk he had, he must feel ashamed. When it comes to the 22-year-old Edwards, Luka, you are the father. And he hit him with a Maury. That's crazy. So you basically saying Luka has two kids, Booker and Edwards. Booker got a new French and black brother. Crazy. Dude called Michael Jordan ended up being Isaiah Thomas. Thanasis? What the? Let me get off of here, bro. Why am I seeing Thanasis comments? Mavs versus Celtics gonna be crazy. Thanasis, you need to go get a new ACL, bro. You tore your Achilles or something like that. Anyway, let's watch this real quick. These couple of clips. Get me out of here.
Hi, I'm Natasha, and today I'm going to use Photoshop to create an illustration from two randomly generated topics.
Kyrie, you know, you've mentioned many times during this postseason, you've been waiting 7 years to get back to the stage. How does it feel, and especially coming off the way things went last year, you know, after you got to Dallas?
It feels great, man. Definitely don't take this moment for granted because of how hard we had to work to get here, and we had to earn our spot into the NBA Finals. And we had to go against some great opponents, OKC, Clippers, Wolves, and I feel like they got us better as a team. They really challenged us on the defensive end, made us focus in, and you know, I thank every single one, like I did the previous two series, for making me better. You know, and it has been 7 long years, but it's also felt like the right amount of time, you know, in order to.
You know how sweaty Kyrie's gonna be in this finals? Because you already know it's the storyline of Kyrie, right, going back to Boston. You know how Kyrie feel about Boston. It's a whole YouTube video of this man literally crashing out on the Celtics. This man stepped on their logo, flipping off the fans, burning sage all through the Celtics arena before shooting around. This man's gonna be toxic, bro. I'm telling you. It'll be one of them series.
Be in the locker room with my team.
And you know how Kyrie is. I got firsthand PTSD of Kyrie Irving in the finals, so
Enjoying it.
You already
long
know.
time coming, so we are gonna enjoy this, but we obviously
it's still up. One thing I forgot, 2016. That's PTSD.
It's a pit stop in the journey, and we gotta get ready for, you know, that court turning gold, as I like to say. You know, the shoes turn gold, the jerseys turn gold, and you know, as a kid, that's what you dream of, getting to is the finals and being able to play against the best of the best with the whole world watching.
You know, and tonight, Luke obviously comes out and, you know, he's hitting shots, he's sneering at the crowd. It's kind of the full Luke experience to start things off. What's your feeling when you see him in that mode to open the game?
Man, I was enjoying it just like everyone else was. He had 20 points, I think, in like 6 minutes or 7 minutes, and you're just watching a special performance take place. But as a teammate, you just want to continue to do the little things to bring the lead a little bit further along, and just continue to play well. We were happy where we were, but we weren't satisfied because we knew it was a long game. But when Lucas starts off the game like that, I mean, we're a tough team to beat. So, kudos to him having a great series, a great playoff run in general. But
yeah, 36 each is crazy.
just leading us that way and being able to kind of ease the tension a little bit and the emotions. Starting off the game, you see our guy Luka scoring 20 like that. I mean, it eases everybody's pressure a little bit.
What was going through your mind? Get 0, you guys have the ceremony. You're walking into the locker room with the trophy. What's kind of racing through your mind at that time?
Man, just trying to enjoy the moment with my teammates and just think about, the way we felt during shoot around, all the preparation it took to get to this moment. We couldn't avoid the future if we wanted to. It was coming anyway. So, I just had that utmost confidence when I was going to sleep last night, waking up and shoot around, like I said, and just feeling like we were going to play one of our best games. And you didn't know how it was going to happen, but I felt that way. And that's the type of confidence that, I felt majority of this playoffs is just, no matter what's going on in the beginning of the game, middle of the game, before the game, our words of affirmation and positivity go a long way, and just make sure we settle the group, get ready.
Interesting. All right, let's watch Lucas real quick. I think there's another clip in here. No? All right. Let's watch Lucas real quick, and then we're going to see.
Might not be the best for everyone.
Short guys, please. Oh. Set the tone. Just gotta set the tone. That's about it.
Your dad almost didn't make it here, but he was certainly there by the end. What did it mean to have him, as you go to your first NBA Finals?
Yeah, a lot. They had a 7-hour delay, but he made it, so it meant a lot to be here. We've seen you do this before in Phoenix, where you just kind of rip the hearts out of the crowd on the road in an elimination game. What is that? How would you describe that feeling to demoralize the crowd on the road in this situation? It's a good feeling, man. I can't lie. Just go out there, and, it's us against them. Just stay together. But that feeling is great. Was there one fan in particular that you kept going at early on? And yeah. What was that about? I can't tell you. If I tell you, I can sue him. But
you ain't suing nobody. Get out of here.
Everybody knows that by now, so just gotta.
You heard what he said, chat? Listen to what he said. Man, please. Yeah, all right.
I can't tell you. Going at early on, that feeling is great. Was there one fan in particular that you kept going at early on? And yeah. What was that about? I can't tell you. If I tell you, I can sue him.
Fuck, you ain't suing nobody.
That gets me going.
Yeah, you like that though. You're not even from over here, so it hits different for you. People was getting chokeslammed in Slovenia. What are you talking about? People getting grabbed like this in Slovenia, getting right on their neck. Actually, Jokic and them brother. That's all they ever do is fight.
You guys obviously last year disappointing, end up in the lottery.
I know Jokic brother. I mean, I know they not from Slovenia. They from somewhere else, but still.
What do you think were kind of the key developments to make this
happen?
Just in the span of the year?
Insane. I think we got a great team, but most importantly, we got great guys on the team, from players to coaches to everybody in the team. We have great guys, and that's the most important thing. Like I said, we stay together and we just play basketball. Especially I think we'll beat 3 very, very, very good teams, and having home advantage, which is pretty good for us.
For you personally, growing up watching the NBA from afar, maybe watching the NBA Finals late at night, what does it mean to you to reach?
I didn't watch because it was 4 in the morning. I had school next day.
What does it mean to you personally to reach this milestone 6 years into your career?
It means a lot, man. It means a lot. It's not easy. It was a very hard road, very hard, but we are here. Obviously we're not done. We need 4 more, but I think today we all deserve to enjoy this win.
You've had great games and closeouts at home, but on the road, is it sweeter?
Way sweeter, yeah.
Why? I mean, just because
Just because, the crowd's going to be in there. When you scored a bucket, when we scored, it gets a little bit quieter. So that's why it's sweeter. But it doesn't matter if we win at home, if we win away. We just want to win.
And
win is a win.
Boston, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I mean, they're the best team in the NBA. They have by far the best record. They have some incredible weapons on offense and defense. So we're going to have to play really hard and amazing basketball to beat them.
Sorry? Just a I can't hear you, sir.
Talk about how much Jason did as much as he had.
A lot. In everybody, too. You know, he understands me and Kyrie's role because he's been in that role, so he helps us a lot. But everybody, he kept everybody together. You know, we were down a lot, especially during the season. It was ups and downs all the time, but he kept us together. A lot. Like I always tell you guys, it's been great to have him. You know, help him mature. It helped me see the basketball in a little bit different way. So everybody's glad he's on our team.
Luka, tu sonrisa lo dice todo. Viendo lo que ha sido tu camino, tu trayectoria con este equipo.
He's speaking Slovenian. I just remember that. Remember that part earlier? He's speaking Slovenian.
MVP de las finales del oeste, guiar a ese grupo a las finales. ¿Qué son esas emociones, esas sensaciones?
Son emociones muy buenas. Ese trofeo es para todos, es de todo el equipo. Sin este equipo, sin estos jugadores entrados, no estuviera aquí. Así que gracias a ellos puedo tener este trofeo.
Luka, 2 years ago, you guys were here as the young.
You know, it's us against them.
That feeling to do more about. You know, we've seen you do this before in Phoenix, where you just kept going at early on. And
yeah.
What was that about?
I can't tell you. If I tell you, I can sue him.
No, he was speaking Slovenian. Just remember that. We got one more clip, and we're out of here. Luke wasn't happy when they took his beer away.
When you realize, but what in the world do I want?
I mean, look, bro.
Here.
Days off. Luka has at least almost a week off. He just dropped 40. Let him have his little beer. Of course, it's Michael Finley. Why are you looking at you like that? Michael Finley, quit being a hater. Let him have his beer. He just dropped 40. Michael Finley, he just had 40. Let him have his beer.
And that was Michael Finley, the Vice President of Basketball Operations for the Dallas Mavericks, with quite possibly the smoothest beer steal you'll ever see. And you hear Luka say cameras off or something like that, so I assume it's because he's drinking a beer in front of all the cameras, and it's not a good look, I guess, because they haven't won the NBA Finals quite yet. But I mean, I understand they're celebrating, making the
He
finals.
said, you get your beer back when you bring us a ring. You bring us a ring, then you get your beer back. Understandable. Luka needs to be a responsible parent with all the sons he's adopting. LOL, bruh. That's funny. Man need to stay hydrated after all that cooking. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Well, is there...
The hardware here, PJ Washington here. You have the Magic.
Yo, look at PJ being light-skinned. Man, go on somewhere.
Over the past year,
PJ is right here. Right here. He's like right above my head.
Kyrie Irving, whether that's drafting Darren Wiley, it's the trade to get Daniel Gafford.
Look at the Hardy dude, but look at Kyrie. Look how he's looking at them, just being light-skinned.
PJ
Well, he probably wasn't even looking at them, but look at PJ. This is what I'm talking about. You only dropping 10 points and you being light-skinned like this? That's what we're doing now? He about to hop right back on 2K with an offensive heavy guard.
Washington here, you have the magic touch. How gratifying is that from a professional and personal standpoint for you, Nico?
Anyways. Look at Luka, man. Inspiration. Anyway. Yep, that's pretty much it for this video, man. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks for making the finals. Go against the Boston Celtics. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you do subscribe, you'll appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man.